Hey guys, the Vinci of Combat here. This is day one of becoming the Da Vinci of Combat. This is me about a year of training using mainly calisthenics. Around this time, I purchased my 40-pound weight vest, as you'll see later in the video, and we were just grinding it out. Not really using any knowledge from outside sources. We're pretty much just making our own workout programs at this point. Here, as you can see me training like an anime character pretty much. We got a weighted vest on and we're just doing push-ups until I inevitably give out. So I just go until I can't go anymore. That's the strategy here. This is one of my first ever training programs, which is essentially what got me to this point. These are some photos of the very first day training. As you can see, massive improvement from the earlier show and clips. Here we start to incorporate a sort of martial arts training. Basically, we got a book off of Apple Store that had a bunch of combinations in it. We bought some boxing pads and we hooked them to this wooden post, and this is how I would train. First, I was doing it bare knuckle, but my mom started complaining because she was concerned for my safety. And so we bought a pair of boxing gloves. As you can see here, we had no concept of recovery whatsoever. And I would literally do this for several hours on end, maybe sometimes 2-3 hours, without really giving myself much of a break. And I would do this all day, every day, for several months. And here we have a sneak peek of what early shadow boxing looked like for the starting out Da Vinci of Combat. We will often do this with like 2.5-pound wrist weights on and pretty heavy ankle weights. The ankle weights were like 10-15 pounds, and we had 2.5-pound wrist weights. My hands are pretty fast. We're at least moving our head. You know, we're doing okay. We're winning street fights at this point. Here we have slight one-arm push-up, my first one-arm pull-up that we ever have done in this journey. Here, I felt literally superhuman. The workout programs increase in difficulty. As you can see, we started adding in yoga, taking the volumes down. Then as we bulk, we start to move into weights finally. You got a weight set in the backyard. We're incorporating different drills. At this point, towards the last workout program, I am doing MMA at Sniper MMA, so the training is drastically different. Here we have some early sparring footage, which doesn't look too bad. I was no stranger to combat. I was getting into lots of street fights, so it may look like I'm doing good here, but trust me, it's actually all an optical illusion. I'm landing very unorthodox punches that they've never seen. I also have lots of speed, strength, and endurance from all the self-torture that I've done to myself. But my technique actually is pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't look like it, but trust me, it is. Here we see me in the background going with someone who's actually has equally long arms as me, and I struggled because I didn't have as much technique as I would have hoped. Alex is in front of me now, throwing bombs. Oh my God. This way Alex is actually extremely tough. Here, as you can see, we started eating a ton of food and really focused on trying to bulk up. And as a result, it is my proud achievement to boast these results at the whopping old age of 16, 17. Fast forward to now. The training has been increased significantly. We've incorporated skills like Spanish, piano, katana, as well as doubling down on every aspect of MMA, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, regular boxing, anything I can possibly train myself to do. I still have responsibilities while doing all this. School and work might overlap training. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep stacking skills and showing up every day. Improvement is about consistency, not perfection. You don't need to be Batman exactly, but the best version of yourself. Test yourself, push your limits, balance your mind and body, and most importantly, stay super.
I couldn't save her, Alfred.
I don't think she wanted to be saved, sir. Vengeance blackens the soul, Bruce. I always feared you would become that which you fought against. You walk the edge of that abyss every night. But you haven't fallen in, and I thank heaven for that.
So how goes the bat bashing?
Better than your love life. Really, Bruce, it's almost as if you picked me because you know there's no chance for a serious relationship. At least since that one girl. What was her name? Andy? Andrea? Yes, Andrea Beaumont. Now there was a sweet number. How'd you let her get loose?
Oh, come on, Bruce. All alone in this big mansion. Haven't you ever thought about marriage? Even once. So tell me, with all that money and power, how come you always look like you want to jump off a cliff?
It's got to be one or the other. I can't have it both ways. I can't put myself on the line as long as there's someone waiting for me to come home. I don't want to let you down, honest.
And that's all, folks. Da Vinci of Combat out. Subscribe for the next video. And last but not least, stay super.